Yeah, with me, the voice of ability for persons with disabilities.
This is the Helping Hand TV show,
where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. And welcome to the Helping Hand TV show.
You have to demonstrate your abilities. I have to be very extra careful to make sure that I don't do anything that my failure will be linked with what? My disability. My success should rather uplift and bring ability to my disability.
Amazing.
That is what my focus is. So persons with disability, the time to remain in our rooms are far gone.
So this is why we do this show, to bring dignity to disability, to bring hope to those who are hopeless.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! To God be the glory. Great things he has done and greater things he will do. H4P, promoting the fundamental rights and privileges of persons with disability. H4P, demystifying the myths and erroneous perceptions about disability using the power of media. H4P, encouraging ability in the face of disability. H4P, lending a helping hand to the vulnerable. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! As you call to the CEO and staff of H4P organization. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Today indeed is an exciting episode because H4P is 11 years today. To God be the glory, great things he has done. I'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, H4P is 11 years old and will give God all the praise and all the glory. Stay tuned. Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability on the air for persons with disability, and today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samuna Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability and you are supporting H4P organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. H4P is 11 years old. God has been good to us. We've been bringing dignity to disability 11 years now. We've been doing this advocacy work for 11 years now. Well, let's see how the journey has been for H4P organization, the Here for Perfection organization.
Here for Perfection organization, H4P, was founded by Dr. Hackman on January 8, 2011 to give hope and support to the marginalized and the vulnerable in society. Dr. Hackman is a humanitarian and he has been the backbone of the disability community in Ghana. He is a role model and a mentor to a lot of people.
That is the leadership skill that God has given him and he's using it. Some of us are learning from him. Because if you don't have a role model like this, how can you learn and also impart that kind of knowledge on persons with disability?
He's a wonderful, loving and caring man. He really has time for all disabled persons in Ghana, and it is his wish to see to it that all disabled persons are lifted up and people know that yes, disability is not inability, and everybody is happy with the work he is doing.
I have come to know him as a person with a good heart, someone who have issues of disability and persons with disability at heart, and I know him for his godly services he renders to mankind. He has helped in projecting disability in a positive way by his TV show, The Helping Hand TV program. I know he has promoted sports among persons with disability by organizing games and sporting activities for them. I know he has improved the lives of persons with disability in the field of education by supporting some in all aspects of education from the basic to the tertiary, among other services he renders, like giving people money to establish businesses and also feeding others. Well, I keep asking God blessings for him, and I will say, may God take him higher than where he is now, and his works will be recognized worldwide.
I got to hear about him also from the social media, about the good works that he is committed to doing, especially helping people with disability issues. And he's such a personality that I will properly describe as a philanthropist, somebody who is selfless, down to the earth, and prepared to give his last, even including his life, to better the living conditions and standards of mankind. He is such a person that has been on television shows and programs trying to support the weak and vulnerable. He is also the type of person who is deep neck, as I would describe, in areas of trying to let people also know that they are part of the society. He even invites people with disability to even the national level, the capital of Ghana, Accra here, at least to try to see how he socializes with them and let them also socialize with people outside there by organizing even sporting activities and other programs for people who are less privileged and cannot fend for themselves and also think that they are not part and parcel of the society, trying to just boost their morale and also let them have some kind of a social inclusion. He is also committed in giving some stipends to people even who are needy in the special schools. I'm praying that all over the world his good works will be seen and realized, so that he will be one of the people of this our latter times who also be recognized and recognized appropriately.
I've known Apostle Hackman for more than 8 years now. He's been a very wonderful person, and we first came into contact with him when he was championing the cause of malaria prevention, and that was how he came into contact with us. And then afterwards, with these disability issues, he was helping with the disability front. In fact, New Horizon School, I don't know how to describe Apostle. He's been a very wonderful person, and he's all the time out there to help. He's a very loving person, and it's like anytime you see Apostle, there is some charisma that will let you approach him very free. He's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful person. And in fact, when he started championing this disability cause too, he's been doing well organizing games for special children. And there are times he's helped raise funds for our school. You know, our school, we depend on fundraising and then the mega fees that the children pay. And so he's been very, very supportive. Very supportive.
I have been associated with H4P maybe a little after its inception. And they have been doing wonderful work, especially for the disability community. What they are doing, they try to bring out the abilities in the disability. And then the other ones they do is performing plays depicting our community life, our daily, day-to-day life of the people. They have been interviewing people. In fact, somebody told me that he learned about disability through H4P. So they are doing a very wonderful work for this country and for the disability community. I've now realized that you have gone even further to start interviewing those who work with persons with disability. So I commend them greatly for that. From the way people attend their programs, I am sure it has had a very great impact on the people. In this country, a lot of people do not know about disability. When programs are being organized, they relegate disability issues to the background. But I think through H4P, people are indirectly learning about disability. And that is a great advocacy work that they are doing. So the impact that it is having, I know that one day we'll reach there. So I'm praying that one day H4P will have offices within the communities that they can also impact on the disabled persons there. You have had a great impact on the areas of disability. What makes me happy is the issue of bringing out the ability within the disability persons. Because in every disability, there is an ability. Unless the person has not been taught to be confident, to be able to bring the ability in him or her out.
My name is Humphrey Kofi and the Executive Secretary for the Mental Health Society of Ghana. Well, the H4P organization has been collaborating with us, I think, since 2012 thereabout, giving the opportunity for people with mental health problems as well as other disability a voice and a forum to articulate their challenges. I think the H4P organization has been more of a research also based institution, because some of the synopsis that they present to you in the course of interview presupposes that they know much about persons with mental health problems as well as disability. So they delve straight into the nitty-gritties of people with vulnerable situations and conditions, and mental health is not left out. So H4P organization has been very supportive. If I hitherto there was little interest for persons with disability and what they do and what challenges they go through, H4P organization has been able to unravel the circumstances around people with disability, especially mental health. Most of the time, people will not take interest in the area of disability because probably it doesn't sell. People are interested in politics. People are interested in things that will give them ride money. But H4P organization has been on the ball for social changes within the community, because they have given the voice to the people who are vulnerable even within the community, exposing the gaps that are available that makes them suffer either stigma and discrimination within the community that makes it difficult for them to even make a living within the community. And that to a large extent has raised awareness about people with disability and what they are capable of doing, to the extent that they are also productive people who can add on to their national resource and even community development. So H4P organization has been fantastic if you come to disability and vulnerable people over the years. So what it is that I want to say is to congratulate them because of what they have done and their journey so far to the stage. It's not been easy. Like I did mention, people will do some things for financial consideration, but H4P organization does it for free, and that is also the social benefits that they provide for the community. Moving forward, I want to see more of what they are already started off doing, trying to find out what it is that the vulnerable people are saying that they think that it will inure to their benefit. What is it that people with mental health problems are thinking because of the Article 42 and how it bars people? Some people interpret it to be that if you have suffered mental health problems, you cannot vote because you are not of sound mind. I mean, these are things that I wish that H4P organization articulates over the period from now. Not only that, but the fact that if you the fact that we need to decriminalize suicide is also another thing, to the extent that if somebody attempts to take his life, he shouldn't be criminalized for or incarcerated for that attempt. You know, those are things that we think that should be really projected to the extent that we can change our laws, because these laws were really taken from our colonial masters. They have changed over the period, but we are still in it. So that tells you how we are not moving forward in some of these statutes in our books. So I want the H4P organization to continue their research and develop research-based information that would unravel some of the things that are hidden within our law books so that they can be changed over time.
I actually came into contact with H4P in 2013 when I first entered Parliament, and I've been doing a lot of work with them. I know H4P to be an advocacy group that promotes issues concerning disability and the deprived, the vulnerable ones, and for the fact that they've been so much concerned about bringing up people with disability and looking at their inclusion and respect in a normal community life. So for me, I think it's an advocacy group and very concerned about the vulnerable. The advocacy project, and let me take it from the TV programs. It's one of the programs I've always spent time to watch because of the kind of education that comes at. Number one, it brings out the potentials of persons with disabilities. Number two, it educates the public. And then I also said it empowers persons because they have the opportunity to be on the show, to bring out their whatever they can do. And it's a very big lesson for people who do not know anything about person with disability. And you see, it has become so useful in the sense that there are people who sometimes come to me and say, oh, we have watched H4P, we are learning, apart from what I do with you, we are also learning from the TV program. And for a group of people, most especially Bishop Dr. Charles Hackman and his group, to commit themselves, sacrifice in terms of their money, their time and interest in promoting issues of disability, tells me that you can do a lot in Ghana. This is the work of an individual, very massive. Public education, donations, prayers. What about the whole nation? So looking at what Bishop is doing with H4P, it tells us that putting our resources together, we can do better and can do more to enhance the quality of life of persons with disabilities. Number one, let me congratulate H4P for the good work that they have been doing over the past years. And for me, I would say I've known them for the past 8 years, where I've been directly involved in some of their programs, their fan games, the TV programs, and all those other things. I want to congratulate them so much for their sacrifice and commitment, and for the good work that they are doing for not only persons with disabilities, but for the whole nation and for God. For me, I think that we need to congratulate them and wish them all the best, just hoping and praying that they will get a lot of resources. So I wish
H4P all the best and hope that they will raise resources, they will have all the strength and the energy to continue to do the good work that they are doing.
H4P is a wonderful organization, and I know them in respect to the love, the helping hand. I know them in respect to their concern for persons with disability. I know H4P in regard to the way they are always ready to encourage and help people. I learned about H4P not by going out, but by just being here in my office when H4P, one of their program persons came to this office and just began a dialogue with the Ghana Blind Union as to how they could help blind people. At that time, it was even through sports. And then their love and their helping and their concern extended into other areas of the lives of blind persons.
Been associated with the H4P organization for the past 7 to 8 years. It's an organization that has been a big advocate for persons living with disability. Ever since I knew them, they've been working hand in hand with persons living with disability. They host TV shows for them. They advocate in terms of providing financial aid, sourcing for funding for the activities of persons living with disability, supporting their special schools, working with organizations that support activities of persons living with disability, amongst other areas they venture into. Well, I believe for quite some years, persons with disability have been largely neglected by the larger society, probably because they haven't had so much of a voice. H4P have come in to give them a voice. They've stood for them in terms of advocating to the community, to civil society organizations, even to government, to offer them the necessary support they need. I think the activities of H4P have brought to fore the plight of persons living with disability, the challenges they face on a daily basis, and it's probably gone a long way to inform some of the policy decisions that have been made to alleviate the should I say, disadvantages that persons living with disability face on a daily basis. I think it's a group that needs to be supported. They've done fantastic work. They have focused on one area and make sure they really produce results in that area. And I think there's a group that needs to be supported. One, because they are looking at a very vulnerable part of the population, persons living with disability. So far, their programs have gone far. They've touched a lot of lives. We see the results all around us, and they continue to advocate for such persons. The crew are wonderful, they are warm, and they are committed. When you interact with them, you see a commitment to what they do. When you interact with those whose lives have been touched by the activities of this group, you realize that they feel blessed, and it's not just talk, as we tend to see with most organizations, with a number of organizations. Here you see results with the activities. When they are supported financially, they come up with the desired results. So I believe that they still need to get all the support they need, both from civil society and from government, especially since it's the primary responsibility of government to take up these activities. Well, to the CEO, Bishop Dr. Charles Hackman, you've chosen a fantastic path, and God richly bless you. This gentleman has affected me personally, and I know that he's affected almost every person he has been in contact with. He's warm, he's kind, he's sociable. You won't believe it. Get close to him, and then you see grace all around him. Please keep it up. The teamwork that you have, which you manage to build amongst your group, is something that every leader needs to emulate. I hope that God will continue to bless you, continue to prolong your life so you can do more, and you continue to mentor others to take up after you. There are so many young lives you've touched. There are so many lives of persons with disability that you've touched. A number of the activities I've attended, I've seen the joy, the smile on persons, and it cuts across, not just those with disability, but even the able ones like us. We thank you, and we hope that God will grant you the grace to continue in your good works.
They have really educated the public. Bishops have done well for all these wars. He has been able to, impart into people, and secondly to, educate people about disability. Most people knows that disability is like a curse, but through Bishop and through his program on TV, he has remind people that disability can happen to anybody at all, at any time, any given time. In fact, he has really helped the society a lot. May God bless them, and may the Almighty God increase them, and may the Lord give them the grace. It's not easy though, but God has been so good unto them, and I'm very happy for them to be part of them. In fact, as a person with disability, God bless them very well. What I would say to H4P is, in fact, I wish them a very blessed year. In fact, for years back, they have done a lot for disability organizations, and they have imparted a lot into the persons with disabilities. So I'll say, may God bless them and increase them, and give them the grace to do more. God bless them.
As the first of its kind in Ghana, Dr. Hackman successfully established the H4P National Inter-School Disability Fund Games, which congregates special education schools from regions all over Ghana to partake in fun activities. This first-time ever national project was designed by Dr. Hackman with the aim of creating viable grounds for youth with disability in educational institutions with different disabilities to compete in sporting activities. The maiden edition of the H4P National Inter-Schools Disability Fund Games congregated 7 schools at the Elwak Stadium from 3 regions in Ghana. The second edition congregated 12 schools from 3 regions. The third edition brought together 13 schools from 7 regions in Ghana. And the fourth edition congregated 15 schools from all regions across Ghana. Special education schools from all over Ghana were hosted by Bishop Dr. Charles C. Hackman for the Fun Games. The Helping Hand TV show is the first ever and credible TV program dedicated to disability issues in Ghana. The TV program has the focus of throwing a spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. The Helping Hand TV show also functions to promote the rights and privileges of persons with disability. Dr. Hackman is the voice of ability on air for persons with disability and is known by many as the Helping Hand Man. He has been a strong advocate for disability issues in Ghana and the disability community as a whole. Through this brainchild, Dr. Hackman has succeeded in leading many Ghanaians to know about disability, the causes of disability, and its management. As the H4P organization celebrates its 11th anniversary, we specially congratulate the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, for his hard and wise work. As you call Dr. Hackman, God richly bless you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much for staying tuned in to the Helping Hand TV show. We'll go for 60 seconds success with the Bishop. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Is 60-second success with the bishop. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to 60-second success with the bishop. Today I want to talk about having a mindset for success. What goes on in your mind eventually plays out in your life. The first step in achieving success is thinking and feeling successful. The feeling of success is important in achieving success. Feeling successful has much to do with how you personally define success. Do you define success as having more money, more recognition over possessions? Do you define success by other people's achievements? Do you define success as feeling happy with who you are and being grateful, extremely grateful for the gift of life? Successful people know that it is important, absolutely important, to have a healthy mindset of success, because if you feel successful, it is more likely to become successful. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! To God be the glory. Great things he has done and greater things he will do. H4P, promoting the fundamental rights and privileges of persons with disability. H4P, demystifying the myths and erroneous perceptions about disability using the power of media. H4P, encouraging ability in the face of disability. H4P, lending a helping hand to the vulnerable. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! As you call to the CEO and staff of H4P organization. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. We'll cross over to Elom for a spot of music. Stay tuned.
Is the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. Hooray! It's H4P showtime.
Hey, baby, I'll need some money to sort out a few things in the house.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Here you are.
Thank you. What exactly?
Well, I need to fill the gas cylinder.
But what about the coal pot?
Coal pot?
It's more economical. Anyway.
Okay, I need to get the plumber to fix the bathtub.
But haven't we been managing all this while?
Baby.
Anyway.
Listen, I need to buy prepaid electricity and then get some foodstuffs, cook and put in the freezer. Yeah.
Fantastic. Are you saying all the food in the freezer is finished?
Yeah, it's finished.
But how come?
Oh.
Fantastic. You mean everything?
Baby, everything.
But I don't even eat much.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Baby.
I have to go and check it myself.
What? Okay, did you hear me? I said I need some money for housekeeping.
My dear wife, you see, not that I did not hear you.
So what is it?
I did.
Is there a problem?
Fantastic. There is a fantastic problem. Fantastic.
Fantastic problem?
Yes, my dear.
How do you mean?
Fantastic.
How do you mean?
My dear wife, you see, the truth is that I don't have money.
What?
There's no money, my dear.
Again? But how? Oh, baby, haven't you been paid for this month?
Oh, I have been paid.
So how come you're saying again that you don't have money?
Fantastic. Tracy, do you doubt me? Do you doubt me? Are you saying it's a lie?
Please. I haven't said anything. I only asked about your salary.
Fantastic. My dear wife, you see, all I know is that I received my salary, but that's all I can remember. The money is finished.
The money is finished?
It's finished.
But how? Baby, what did you do with the money? What happened?
Fantastic. Good question. But I have no idea. Oh, I'm even surprised. Oh, it's the truth. I'm surprised.
But that can't be. That can't be. That is not possible. That is not possible. This cannot be happening again. I can't take this again. This is too much to bear. It's too much. Tell me the truth.
Fantastic.
Tell me the truth.
Tracy, should I give you a headgear? Fantastic.
Baby, tell me the truth.
Darling, please, I think we should calm down. Calm down. Look, I am as confused and worried as you are, if not more. There is definitely something fantastic at work.
How can you say that? How can you say that? You always don't have money for anything since we got married. Why are you doing this? Honest, you have never had money for anything in this house since we got married, and yet you go to work every day. Why are you treating me this way? Why are you making me suffer like this? Why don't you tell me the truth? Tell me the truth.
My dear wife, you see, I have been on a relentless pursuit finding out what exactly the problem is. My dear wife, are you listening? You see, even a friend of mine took me to a very powerful man of God. My dear, the man is just powerful. That was when I saw power. Power be what? It was there, my dear. It was there that the man of God revealed that there are some spiritual armed forces fighting against my finances. In fact, he said there are some satanic and fantastic demonic forces fighting my finances. Fantastic. You understand now?
There we go again. There we go again. Another story to explain why you never have money for me or for anything in this house. There we go again. Collins, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. You have never had money since you got married. You have never had money.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Tracy, I can't believe this. Tracy. Hey. Tracy. Tracy, you insult me. 1. Tracy, you call me your own husband irresponsible. 2. And Tracy, you brand me your own fantastic husband a pathological liar. 3. Oh, fantastic. Tracy, I have just told you that it has been revealed by a very, very powerful man of God that there are some spiritual armed forces fighting against my finances by air, by sea, and by land. And you don't care. You don't even care.
Purchase copies of the H4P Melodrama DVDs today. Contact H4P on +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338. Our sales are for the promotion of our disability advocacy, so grab your copies now. It's H4P Showtime. It's 10 years of bringing dignity to disability. H4P Ajiko. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! To God be the glory. Great things he has done and greater things he will do. H4P, promoting the fundamental rights and privileges of persons with disability. H4P, demystifying the myths and erroneous perceptions about disability using the power of media. H4P, encouraging ability in the face of disability. H4P, lending a helping hand to the vulnerable. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! As you call to the CEO and staff of H4P organization. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much for staying tuned in to the Helping Hand TV show. Thank you for all the support, especially those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. God richly bless you. Happy New Year and a happy birthday to H4P organization. Thank you so much to my crew. You've been doing this for 11 years. God richly bless you. I'll come your way again next week. Until then, remember, disability is not inability. God bless you. Take good care of yourselves and stay blessed.
Your goodness is running out to me. Your goodness is running out, it's running